Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello. Good evening to you, my dear Robin. All right, so can you hear me, Robin?
Yes.
All right, I'm so sorry I can't use my headphone because there's a lot of insects inside my headphone. That's why. And I hope that you can hear me.
Yeah.
Okay, so how are you today? What did you do today?
Today I'm going to have a PET test,
What
and
is
after that, PET. That's from Cambridge. There's a preliminary preliminary.
preliminary
Yes,
test?
it's PET. Yes.
Okay, I see. All right. So, what a productive day. So, how about your dinner? Did you already take your dinner? Are you done eating your dinner?
Yes.
Okay, that's great that you are done eating your dinner. All right. So, by the way, Robin, I'm so sorry, but I didn't finish making your evaluation form. Maybe tomorrow I will send your evaluation form for the result of our regular test. And sad to say, in our curriculum, we are already done, and then we will take the final test tonight. So I hope that you are ready to answer the following task. Okay, so again, after 30 minutes, we need to um out in the Zoom and we will re-enter again. Is that clear, Robin?
Yes.
Okay, so for now, let's start our final test, Robin. There's a lot of insects here in my room. That's why they are biting me. Let's wait for a while. Just wait. Open the final test. Oh no, I can't open the final test. Huh? No, I can't open it. All right, so Robin, since I can't open the final test, maybe I will check it first why uh it's not functioning. So let's review first. Since I can't open the final test, so we will continue reviewing first. So maybe tomorrow we will have, no, tomorrow, next week we will have a final test. Okay, so study our lessons. Okay, so for now we will review because since we don't have any lesson to discuss, so let's review it first. It's all about Unit 7, the models 2. All right, so as you can see here, there's a conversation between the parents and their children. So this is mom, dad, the Peter, and then Lucy. They are siblings. Okay, so we have here. Then I will read a part of mom, and you will read a part of dad, and also Peter, and I am Lucy. Okay, it might be in the wash. It's your turn, Robin. Please read. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, again,
Um,
it might be in the wash.
Mom, it might be in the wash. Okay. No, Lucy must have taken it. I think she was wearing it when she went out, but she's not allowed to borrow my stuff without asking. You should remind her. Shouldn't have taken my t-shirt without my permission. I know, but look, I got you this big bar of chocolate. All right. But you must ask next time. And your favorite comic. Well, for this t-shirt, you don't have to ask. You may borrow it whenever you like.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now we have here the content, obligation, necessity, prohibition, advice, possibility, and also deduction. All right, so when you say obligation and necessity, it all about we use must or have to in positive sentences and questions to talk about something we are obliged to do. So they must hand in their homework project on Friday. Do all the passengers have to wear a seat belt? All right, so may I ask you, Robin, what is your obligation as a student? Or as a sign, what is your obligation in your house? So another example here, we must get up early today. We had to get up early yesterday. We will have to get up early tomorrow. We have had to get up early every day this week. Okay, so what is your obligation in your daily routine in your home? What is your obligation? Obligation or duties and responsibility like that.
Um, we must have we have used must and or have to in positive sentence and question to talk about something we are obliged to do.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your answer. And then as a teacher, me, as myself, my obligation to you is to teach you in our lessons in our class. So my obligation is to teach you the lessons that you need to learn. Okay, next. All right, so must or have to in the present. So in the present simple, we use both must and have to with a small difference in meaning. Must suggest that the speaker feels the obligation to do something. You have to suggest that the obligation comes from someone else. I can't go out. I must study for the test. I feel the obligation to do it. I have to finish the project today. I don't have a choice. There's a deadline. Okay, then need or necessity. We use need when we want to talk about the necessity to do something. I need to buy a new pair of trainers. So using need. Okay, so as you can see here, there's a chart. We have positive question and the left side, the present, past, future. Okay, so for number two, we have absence of obligation. So we use not have to, not need to, and needn't to talk about something we are not obliged to do. I didn't have to cook today. We're eating out. We won't need to take our jackets. It will be quite warm tomorrow. You needn't bring any CDs. We've got plenty of music. Okay, so we have also restriction and prohibition. So we use mustn't, can't, and not allowed to talk about something we are obliged not to do or prohibition or something that someone doesn't let us to do. Restriction, not allowed to put places mustn't and can't in the past simple future and present perfect. Okay, so when we say prohibition, it talks about something we are obliged not to do, while restriction, something that someone doesn't let us to do. Okay, so can you give me an example or a situation that you can um, have the restriction?
Um, um, I can stay up late at 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock.
All right, so you have restriction that before 11 o'clock you need to go to bed, right?
Yeah.
You are not allowed to sleep after 11. Okay, very good. You are correct. Robin, another example is example in the social media when you are posting uh what is this when you are posting not good news. You are restricted by the what? Facebook. Okay, next we have okay, so now task one write sentences with have to. Okay, so using have to, you need to write the sentences. So it's your turn to answer.
Mm, Janice have to go back to work in half an hour. I have to phone my parents every evening when I was on the school trip.
Next.
Uh, you haven't, you haven't to make so much noise. Nick have to borrow his friend's CD players because it wasn't working. They have to be in the new flat before they move in. Uh, have they um Do they have to paint the new flat before they move in? Nick has to rewrite his English essay free time. Do you have to go home now? Can you stay for dinner? I have to finish the book later and too tired to read now.
Okay, so let's check her answer. All right, so here I have to phone my parents every evening. Had to, then do you have to make so much noise? Then Nick had to borrow his friend's CD player. Do well, they have to paint the new flat. Then Nick had to rewrite his English essay. Do you have to go home now? I'll have to finish the book later. So you saying they have to. Okay, next. All right, now the correct form of must or have to. All right, so you need to write if it is must or have to. Okay, so you may write your answer here if it is must or have to.
Um,
Yes, do you
I
have what?
have to do something about my head. It look awful. I must go to work an hour earlier every day next year. Um, must you wear must you wear a uniform at school? My school bag is torn in two play. I have to buy a new one. Do do that? Have to watch the news on TV now. I'm watching a DVD. Our PE teachers said we must shower before we went into the pool. I have to invite David. He is his really good friend. James has hurt his leg, so we must call the doctor.
Okay, so let's see your answer if it is correct. Okay, I must do something about my hair. It looks awful. I have to go to work an hour earlier. Then do you have to wear? then I must buy a new one. Must Dad watch? Our PE teacher said we had to shower, then I must invite David. James had hurt
Mhm.
his leg, so we had to call. All right, so um, what number in this task is your answer is wrong? Your answer are all correct? What number that your answer is wrong?
Correct.
It's number
Number 4.
4. Okay, so my school bag is stored in two places I must buy. So what is your answer instead of must buy?
Yeah.
What is your answer?
Must buy. Yes, I asked. I have an answer. It's have to buy, and then I have a wrong answer.
Okay, so
So
your answer is I have to buy. Okay, so the
yeah.
correct answer is I must buy a new one. Okay, so remember that one. All right, next. Okay, now complete with mustn't or don't, doesn't, have to. Okay, again, to complete with mustn't or don't, doesn't, have to.
You don't have to open the present. It isn't yours. Arya, Arya mustn't
Adrian.
tidy his. Uh, Aryan mustn't tidy his room. Uh, Aryan doesn't have to tidy his room. I've already done it for him. I mustn't buy cat. I can use my credit card.
Next.
We must mustn't be late. No one is allowed in after the play has started. We don't we don't have to wear a set in offer that's right on Friday. We are run out of milk. I mustn't forget to buy some tomorrow. You you mustn't talk to your father like that. Is very rude. The boy don't have to go to bed early today. They can stay up late. Sandra mustn't make any mistake this time or she could lose her job. You don't have to call a taxi. My dad will get you home.
Okay, thank you very much. That is correct. Bean. Okay, next, proceed. Okay, now task for rewrite the sentences. Alright, all you need to do is, again, rewrite the sentences. I will give you an example. Okay, so you mustn't feed the animals, so you are not allowed to feed the animals. You will use the words inside the parentheses.
You mustn't take photo. You are not allowed to make loud noise. You are not allowed to smoke anywhere in the zoo. You mustn't sit on the safety barriers. You mustn't to touch the animal. You mustn't cycling on skate in the zoo area. You mustn't disrupt the animal. Mm.
Alright, so you mustn't feed the animals, so you are not allowed, then you are not allowed, so you
Mày
are,
dám về chưa?
and then you mustn't smoke, so you are not allowed. While you are not allowed to sit on safety barriers, so you mustn't sit on the safety barriers. Then you are not allowed, so you mustn't. Then you mustn't, so you aren't allowed. Then you are not allowed, so it's you mustn't disturb. All right, now it's all here with advice and criticism. All right, now for advice and criticism, we use should, ought to, and had better to give an advice. So you should eat more fruit and vegetables. He shouldn't. All right, you shouldn't eat more fruit and vegetables. Then he shouldn't smoke. Then they ought to work harder. You'd better not go swimming yet. You've just eaten. Okay, so that is an advice. So you should have plus past participle and ought to have plus past participle to criticize someone's past action. Example to say what we think this person should or shouldn't have done in the past. Okay, so you shouldn't have borrowed my camera without asking me first. So they ought to have left earlier. So what do you think is the differences between the advice and the criticism? So of course, in advice, you need to give an advice to someone in a positive way. While criticism, of course, you criticize the person. So it should be a negative one. So example, can you give me another example of advice or you give an advice to someone? Example. All right. So another example, you say advice. So my advice to you is you need to study hard so that in the future you have a good what career or you can finish your studies. Okay. How about you? Robin, do you have any idea about or give me an example of using advice or you are advising to someone? Example. Robin,
Yes.
example and advice.
Um, we should wake up early in the morning for a good mood.
Okay, very good. Very good. That is an advice. Okay, and criticism, of course, in a negative way. Example, you criticize someone. You said, you are pretty, but you are um fat. Okay, that also is an example of criticize. You criticize the person. Okay, so you said that she is pretty, but she is also fat. So do not say it anymore that she is fat. Okay, next. All right, so here we have advice and criticism. So using should, present, future, and past. Then we have also the positive, negative, and the questions. Okay, so we should tell him. So in negative, we should not tell him. Then the question is, should we tell him? Then for the past, we should have to hold him. Then negative, we should not have told him. Question, should or shouldn't we have told him? So ought to, present, future, past, and had better. So you ought to go. You ought now not to go, then ought you to go. Then you ought to have gone, you ought not to have gone. Ought you to have gone, then he'd better tell the truth. Then he'd better not tell the truth. Okay. So again, for now, it's time to stop here. All right. So thank you very much, Robin, for participating in our class tonight. And I'm very happy because we are already done another successful class. Okay, so maybe tomorrow I will send the evaluation form in our GC and then I will fix the file for final test so that next week we can conduct and take the final test. Okay, is that clear, Robin?
Yes.
Okay, so again, thank you very much and good night. Bye.
Goodbye, teacher. Homework at